Welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. Today I have for you one of the last games made on the Nintendo 64. It's Madden NFL 2002, coming out in 2001. It's, according to my research, within the top 10 of last games on the system. It was in a black cartridge. You see me play Madden 2002 quite a bit. I like to do the fantasy drafts with this one because of the chart that it gives you on the screen. But tonight I'm going to experience it on the N64 and kind of see how it improved to its last iteration on the system. The first one was Madden 64. Actually pretty fun to play. What's up, Filippo? But not the best graphics. Didn't have the license to the NFL teams, just the players. So let's look. We're on 5 minutes pro. I think that's good enough on the N64. Buttons are going to throw me off. It's got the classic menu music. So it looks a lot different on the screen. What's up, Matt? I'm going to drink one of my favorite ciders from Virtue in Michigan. To be exact, Fenville, Michigan. It's Brute. Madden NFL 98 for the Nintendo 64. Yeah, I like that they gave it that name though. Everyone was hopping on the "this is the name of our game" 64 bandwagon. Back then, 64 bits was all the rage. People were impressed by it. The Atari Jaguar was one of the first to claim it, but I think Nintendo pulled it off actually, where the Jaguar has some 3D games, but they don't look as good as what's on the Nintendo 64. What's up, Adam? So what teams do you guys want to see me use today? Play against, use, whatever. Been on the 64 kick lately, exploring the system for all it's worth and the games that I have to play. I believe I have played this on the channel before versus my friend Darren a game, but it's been years since playing Madden 2002 on the 64. This would be... I wonder how Vick would be in this game if he has that blazing speed. I think one thing about the Madden games, Vikings were solid. Yeah, they were. One thing about the Madden games earlier on is it was a lot harder to tell the difference between player to player and their skill set. But once you got to the PlayStation 2, you could really tell the difference in their ratings with speed and passing speed, accuracy, all that stuff. Boomer and Rodney Hampton, NFL Quarterback Club 98 being the other one. That's a good fun fact. Well, no one's saying really what teams, so I'm just gonna pick something here. The Bengals match up. The Bills and the Falcons match up pretty good. Take a look at that. No load times in Nintendo 64, straight in. Just a quick black screen and game's ready to play.
Welcome to today's game. It should be a great matchup. Now over to you, Pat and John.
Thanks, JB. It looks like they're ready to go.
Let's get this one.
So how do you guys think the graphics look in this one compared to the Quarterback Club series? Played a few of those lately. Thought the graphics looked the best on the system.
Call it in the air.
And I think they still do look a little bit better than this one, personally. But I expect this game to play better than that one. But we'll see. So the screen's still very old school for the play selection.
Waits to receive the kick.
And this meter's different. Don't have a problem with it though. It's pretty easy, a 2-step meter. And you can use the D-pad to move the player. Oh, the helmet comes off early.
Rolling down the field.
First and 10.
Yeah, so looking at this play selection screen, they certainly did a better job with the presentation of that just in Madden 2001, 2002 on the next generation systems.
Second and 10.
Got Jesse Tuggle back here. Drew Bledsoe under center for the Bills. Oh no, that's Rob Johnson. My bad. It's out of bounds. What's up, Shalabay?
Third and 10.
Nothing much going on right now. Just playing a little Madden on the Nintendo 64. Wanted to get on the stream and engage and interact with everyone. Drink a cider. You know, a drink goes hand in hand with the stream these days for me. I rather do this, play games, talk with the chat, and drink something, get some enjoyment out of it. Oh, they're punting already. Yeah, my brother took 2 of those games from me. Or no, he only has WrestleMania 2000. Yeah, great system. I was thinking about playing Wave Race 64. I also have this, what is it, like Mickey's Motor Speedway? It's like a Disney Mario Kart mock. It's fun. They did a good job with it. I don't think that many people played it. I know. I'm gonna bust out that team with. Oh man. Delay a game. That happens to me all the time when I'm reading the chat. Let's see what speed. So if they even have different ratings of this. Like the speed for Vick's at 80. It's weird. In 2002 for the PlayStation 2, he's got an 88 speed. Yeah, but I will bust out that Tecmo Team. Should have thought about it tonight. And there's a quick safety. Oh no, I must have been on the 1.
Ball on the 1-yard line.
Yeah, rookie Mike Vick on the Nintendo 64. It's possible. This is crazy. They're on me right away. I can barely even get the pass off. It's 3rd down. Certainly don't have all that time and room to run around like on the PlayStation 2. Just kind of, I was about to try to run with Vick, and then I was going to get sacked, so
4th and 20.
Just threw it away. So Shalabay has created a Tecmo Team on a special ROM where the players included on the team are some of the guys we used to play with at Demon Tap. So one of these days I'll be checking that out and showcasing it on the Retro Sports Gamer channel. I really got to take a nice sack, a deep dive into that one.
Lots of quarterbacks start to get happy feet when they get hit like that.
Shot at tequila.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Man, you're gonna sleep well tonight. Just having a quick cider.
Pass is left. Complete.
Peerless Price. You know, playing on the Falcons later. Demon Tap and Discord boys exclusively.
Back to pass.
That's going to be a fun one to bust out. Peerless Price out of bounds. I might even send it to my brother to take a look at. I'm sure he'll get a kick out of it. He likes playing Tecmo, but he likes those custom teams. Show and Go. You played many seasons on the Nintendo 64 version. That's cool to hear. I mean, a lot of people by 2002 moved on to the later systems. But, you know, 64 was still alive and kicking till 2001. Dwayne's drinking vodka. We got tequila, vodka.
Back to throw.
Jefferson. Down C. Celebrate giving back to the community after showing him lots of things. Little tricks in Tecmo. Making him a good, actually a great player. Oh, PS2. Yeah, that makes more sense. Oh, he can't get his hands up in time. It hits him off the helmet.
2nd and 10.
The routes are just not drawn up as well in this.
Pass is right.
Jamal Anderson. Oh, you can't get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Pass from Vick. Little showboat, little boxing, the pad on the field goal post.
Fired that one in there.
And there's two missed tackles here. The first one when he caught the ball, and the second one on the dive. So everything happens fast. You know, I would say the game speed is faster than playing on PS2, GameCube, Xbox. Have to make quicker decisions. Trying to think about how I feel about using, like, throwing with the C buttons, because that's how you have them assigned to the receiver you throw to. Preview the rosters at the end of the stream. All right, it's a possibility.
1st and 10.
Let me see how long this game takes,
22-yard line.
and see if I could fire up a NES emulator real quick. I haven't done that in a while, so if I could do it quickly, I can make that happen. Yeah, those are good. Went to Shelby's house. Man, it's been a while now for his birthday. And his lady made some veggies. Some good home cooking over there by Chalabase.
Pass is left. The pass is complete. Second and 1.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Chalabase, he lives, man, pretty close to Indiana.
Back to throw. Pass is right. He overthrows his intended receiver.
A lot of throws out of bounds for the Bills.
Not only is that pass off target, but it's also a good way to get your receiver
So
down.
we're still here in the first
Ball
quarter.
on the 31-yard line.
So the way these plays are drawn, for people who aren't really familiar with football, I could see how they have like no clue what they're picking on defense. What's up, Eli the Wolf? I'm pretty good. How are you doing?
Yeah, and that's what happens when you talk about a disciplined defense. They stay at home and wait for the runner to come to them.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
I know there was some kid out there who wanted a football game and all he had was a Nintendo 64 and he got this for Christmas or his birthday and this was his game.
First and 10.
I'm hoping to come across that person one day. Vick feeling good after that touchdown pass?
Pass is left. Complete.
Who's this? T. Martin? Terrence Martin, maybe? Can't seem to get out of the pocket. The ends catch up to me pretty quickly.
Pass is left.
Deep, little off the mark. An arrest warrant for your downstairs neighbor.
Second and 10.
Well, he must have did something. Oh, they put in your mailbox? That's how you knew about it?
Pass is right. The pass is complete.
Well, sooner or later you'll find out that he's not there anymore or what he's doing.
Stick them on your hands to catch those balls. Now they got those gloves.
Alright, seem to be able to pass pretty well. See if I could get a good run. This plays and feels much different though than what you got on the PlayStation 2 and the next generation. This is just a continuation of what they were doing on the PlayStation and earlier on the Nintendo 64.
Three wide.
Don't talk about your downstairs neighbor here. Oh, Jamal Anderson eludes the first tackler.
Third and 4.
You know, this is the freedom chat. You can talk about whatever you want in the chat. It's my choice if I want to respond to it. We don't censor around here. Take a big loss, 10-yard loss.
The other part is just good coverage.
And that will put me in field goal, out of field goal range. All right, let's throw a bomb. Well, don't go speculating on what he's doing, you know. First down, Sean Jefferson.
He did a nice job of grabbing that pass.
Yeah, either that or it just got thrown in there so hard it stuck.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
T. Martin. Oh, he tried to tightrope the sideline. A wise man has discernment.
2nd and 10.
That is
Ball on the 17-yard
true. Never really bothers me what people say in the chat. I mean, sometimes you get people who are just saying crazy stuff. And
Throws it to the middle.
touchdown, T. Martin.
Down.
Just don't respond to those things.
Let's take a look at that one again.
He just reared back and fired that one in there.
And like I expected, this Madden does play better than the quarterback club. I mean, it's pretty fluid, throwing passes and them catching the ball.
The extra point is good.
What's up, number one fan? Extra point is good.
Number 89 waits to receive the kick.
And here we go, kicking the ball off. So just who's viewing the chat right now, I'm curious, just off the cuff, what is your favorite game system of all time? You can think about it for a few moments. What I would like to know, Jesse Tuggle.
Pass is left. Complete.
Pretty good tackling animation there for the Nintendo 64.
2nd and 1.
Oh, we got two PlayStation 2s right off the bat.
Throws it to
Oh, I got up there with the up-C. I played a ton of the PlayStation 2.
3rd and 1.
And it is one of my favorites. I guess the only thing I would say about the PlayStation 2 for me personally, by that point, I pretty much exclusively was playing sports games, and I didn't play a variety. So I have
4th
some
and 1.
better memories with the variety I played on earlier systems, but I played an absolute ton of the PlayStation 2 and its sports games. Number one fan says N64. Jesse Toggle on the return. No one was expecting this. PS3 or all time, really? An old school gamer like yourself, PS3? I wouldn't expect that answer out of you, but it is a really good system. I personally
Wide receiver.
have explored it the least, even though I have the system. I'm trying to run with Vick. It's just, I need to know what it is to toggle down the...
Lots of quarterbacks start to get happy feet when they get hit like that.
the receiving options. 2-minute warning. Yeah, the Nintendo Switch is really good. I think the concept of it is the best I've ever seen. The fact that it's portable and you could play it on the TV. I wish that they had like better sports selection of games, but just overall what they have to offer is incredible.
The other part is just good coverage.
Madden's, Tony Hawk's, oh, Grand Theft Auto 3, yeah. Played a lot of that with my friend Joe. Casual Gamer Joe.
3 wide.
That made for a good sleepover. Oh, finally got Vick on the run, but he got nailed.
He blew right
Crash
past the
Bandicoot.
The offensive line
I never really played that one on the PS2. That was more of a PlayStation game. So I wouldn't know how good it was on PS2. You actually had TurboGrafx 16? You played that? Atari Lynx, that's another one that not a lot of people played. But that's one of the better first handhelds, color one.
First and
Sega
10.
Genesis has a great library of games. Scotty Hearn says PS2. Yeah, had to get that kick off. Oh, they're going Hail Mary. Oh,
Pass is left.
never mind.
The
This
pass
guy
is
sitting there on the
complete.
flat. Playman, but it's only just a rumor.
Ball on the
Cartridge
40-yard
based.
line.
When was that? What year?
Two
I was
tight ends.
always interested in the PlayStation Portable. I just never got one because
Complete.
I was never in a situation enough to be portable. And that's kind of like the Switch.
First and
I have
10.
the Switch, but
Ball on the 46-yard line.
don't play it portable as much, but I do from time to time take it out and watch some YouTube videos on there, which is nice for that, and then
The pass
sometimes
is
play a
complete.
game. Oh man, this is a bad drive.
He was on the receiving end of a bullet there.
You used to be able to put stickum on your hands. to catch
MVP
those
baseball.
balls. Now they got
I
those
never
gloves.
got into that
What a
series.
catch. Let's see that one again.
Wasn't as into the baseball games on PlayStation 2.
They'll go
I
for
had a
the
lot of, it was all basketball, football, and hockey. Oh, I scored a touchdown. What's up, Jason? Oh, I wouldn't be scared, Gotti. I don't think the attacks are coming our way. The script's out there to fear, to make you fearful constantly. That's what the newscasters do, the spellcasters. Portable console hybrid. So is a newer one than you're saying. What's up, Alex?
Get set to kick it off.
Never could. Yeah, Jason, this was one of the last N64 games, actually. I think Tony Hawk. Two of the Tony Hawk games are the last ones on the 64, too. I think the first one and the second one, or maybe the second and the third. I can't remember which ones. So many hours playing EA, NHL games, PS2. Yeah, they were. I really liked the PS2 EA NHL games.
He knocked that one down.
Very arcade style, a lot of fun.
Catching up with that one and breaking it up.
Second and 10.
Yeah, the lifespan of it was 96 to 2002. But really, it was done with most games by 2001. Really, 2000 was probably its
Wide
last
receivers.
real decent year, and then 2001 it was dying.
Pass is
In
left.
2002 it
He
just
knocked
got,
that one down.
Yeah,
I
and
think,
all you have
one
to
or
do
two
to make the
games.
guy miss is tip it so that the ball doesn't go.
you shaved for the
expected to
first
go.
time
Ball on the 22-yard line.
since June. Yeah, that's a good it's a good long time without shaving. Son has the Switch Lite, great for road trips. Oh yeah, for sure.
Back to
Man,
throw.
that's, I had a Game Gear, Game Boy, but having a Switch for road trips with that beautiful backlit screen.
4th and 10.
I was thinking about that for my daughter, but I'm not going to push that for a while. I don't want her. If she asks for it and knows what it is, then maybe. But there's already a lot of screens to look at these days.
1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. The backs are lined up in a
NHL
line.
2002 with the Mew on the cover. Oh, Oh, yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I had 2001. They did. I mean, the GameCube came out in 2001. So pretty good half. Collapsible controller. I did hear about that a while back. Let me see. Controllers. I thought maybe it would give the buttons. I don't have the manual for this one. Just wanted to know how to toggle the passing icons off.
Waits to receive the kick.
I'm fresh shaved of this morning. I don't let it get too long. Longest I'll go is like a week. This one's supposed to be Rumble Pack compatible. I have one in. I don't know if it just doesn't work, because I tried it on a few other games and it's never rumbled, so maybe it just doesn't work. And I put fresh batteries in there.
Using motion. Pass is right.
Jefferson having a good game.
First and 10.
It's funny here with you guys saying that you shaved and it looks weird.
3 wide.
Get used to looking at yourself with hair on your face.
Here's the blitz.
I tried to toggle the buttons there. I don't know. It's not really worth it to figure it out, I don't think, in this game.
Let's take a look at that one again.
The defense seems to be too fast. Blitz 2001.
3 wide receivers.
Yeah, I'm thinking, do I have that one? I don't like 2000. It has frame rate issues. A lot of people have told me they like that one, and it does have the 4 players, which that's nice, but the frame rate's pretty bad. So I prefer the first Blitz, but
Pass is left.
that. And one of the other last games on the system is the Blitz Special Edition, which was a Blockbuster rental exclusive. I have that one, and it plays blazing fast. I think 2001 plays a lot like that one,
3 wide.
where they improved the speed of the game.
Throws it to the middle.
Kelly, big first down.
Complete. He did a nice job of grabbing that pass.
Love to play NHL, the new Sony handheld console hybrid.
What a catch. Let's see that one again.
The offensive line made this play possible.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. The Vita, I knew that it existed, but I really never even thought about really getting it.
Throws it to the middle.
Ooh, I thought he caught that one, but took a big hit.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Eight for 18, not the best, but enough complete passes to.
Pass is left.
Oh, the defense was there. What's up, John?
3rd and 10.
Yeah.
Ball on the
Yeah,
49-yard
I think
line.
most parents are willing to get their children a Switch first. And then you can play it with them. They could get their feet wet with video games. And there's tons to play on there. But yeah, once you get the Xbox, PS4, PS5,
Back to pass.
it's definitely, like you said,
Throws it to
a
the
lot
middle.
of time.
Complete.
Big throw, R. Kelly coming through.
There.
You used to be able to put stickum on your hands to catch those balls. Now they got those gloves.
So I'm not really to get able to get out of the pocket with Vick and run, but the speed's helping me like get in position to throw the ball. Not there.
Part of that is the pocket is collapsing around them. The other part is just good coverage.
Modding? I never got into modding any of the systems.
Throws it to the
Oh,
middle.
Jefferson didn't have the hands there. The only time I really seen it is my brother did it to the Nintendo Wii. It had like the
3 wide.
something, I think homebrew.
Pass
Blitz
is
coming.
right.
Oh, Jefferson. I'm going to attempt a field goal here. In position.
Here comes the kicking team.
17 on the play clock. It's up and it's good. I really like this meter for the field goals because it gives you those 2 bars where you can, you know, select the meter where you want the ball to go, and then the power. It's a good kicking meter. It's weird how there's so many football games and there's so many different ways that they do kicking meters. This one, simple, top notch. I like it. Oh yeah, Twisted Metal 2. I played a lot of that. That was fun.
1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Yeah, so what is it with the OLED? Is it just brighter? Like, what else is good about it? Does it have more processing speed? Does it have more memory included? I saw that they came out with it.
Pass is right. The pass is complete.
Yeah, some games get way too extravagant with the kicking meter, and it can be a
Ball on
pain.
the 36-yard line.
Or the same thing with free throw shooting in basketball games. Like, the more simple it is, the better. Like, it's a free throw. It's supposed to be the easiest thing to do, not the hardest.
Throws it to the middle. The pass is intercepted.
Like, as good as like the NBA 2K games were on the Dreamcast, like I can't stand that
The quarterback is very
free
upset
throw
after
shooting
that.
thing where you have to
Let's see what happens.
hold the sensitivity of the left and right trigger to get it
1st and 10.
good enough to throw it in the
Ball on the
basket. Like, it's
42-yard
just a
line.
pain. And once you get the feel of it, it's pretty easy, but when you're going back to it cold, it's just terrible. Color's more vibrant. Screen is a tad bit larger. Improve the sound quality too. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of good reasons. Oh, man. You know what happens time to time? Like I said, I read the chat and I get the delay of game. It's just the way it goes. There's Rogue Gamer. How's it going, Rogue Gamer?
Throws it to the middle.
Trying to get T. Martin involved.
Second and 15.
Screen might be burn out quicker. Maybe. Definitely makes sense for as successful as the Switch has been to come out with like a more deluxe model.
Back to throw. Throws it to the middle.
And I keep trying to hit Jefferson. He's looking open, but we're just not hitting him.
3rd and 15.
I've been using the D-pad this entire time. I don't know. I just don't feel like using the hard joystick on the 64 for this game.
Complete.
getting your Jimmy John's on. Hunter Club sandwich gonna hit my door in 15 minutes or so. That's not too freaky fast for Jimmy John's. Did you just order it? Maybe it's pretty good if they could get it to you in 15 minutes. Yeah, I don't hear John Madden's announcing. I have the volume pretty low so it doesn't echo. But I don't hear John Madden. Joy-Con drift.
First and 10.
Still need an actual controller. Yeah, I got a couple wireless controllers for the MXG bus, the big mobile extreme gaming bus I drive, and well, they work very well. They were the cheaper controllers, wireless ones. Yeah, I remember the Apple Pippin. In research, I remember it. I don't remember it coming out back then. Certainly an interesting console, but not a much on there that I would want to consider buying it for. And it's expensive because, well, it didn't sell, so there's not too many out there. There is like a Power Rangers game on the Pippin. I remember watching a video on that. Like Power Rangers Zeo, maybe. Vick gets a rushing touchdown. Finally got out of the pocket. That's a good question, Jason. I am a fan of the Nintendo 64 controller. I don't get the hate for it. It was one of the first ones with a pretty good functional joystick. Yeah, it's hard, but it has the what is that? I guess 9 points of movement. Plus, I like that it has the 2 grips. I mean, a lot of people, they look at the N64 controller and they think they had to play it like this. Like, they didn't understand that that's how it was supposed to be played with 2 different grips. So if you have the left grip, you have the L button and the D-pad. But if you have the middle grip, you have the joystick and the Z button. So you don't lose a button. You just use the Z instead of the L for whatever game it is. And then I like the big A-B buttons, because those are usually in most games like your most used action buttons. And then the C's can control the camera, which was something that you wanted to do back then because it was one of the first 3D environment games or game systems. Or you can use the C buttons easily for games like this, for the passing icons. I love Vick and the N64 controller. I sure do. Oh, Peerless Price.
He did a nice job of grabbing that pass.
Yep, Apple Pippin. Oh, I thought I heard Madden. Yeah, it's not going to be as many sound bites as there would be on a PlayStation because of the limitations of the Nintendo 64's memory on the cartridge. What's up, Benzino? Everything's good. Thanks for stopping in the chat.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Redesign anything about the Nintendo 64 controller? No. Well, I mean, I would make the joystick softer for the thumb. Everyone knows about the Mario Party mini game where you have to twist it. I forget what the game is, but there's a game where you have to twist it as fast as you can, and people would end up with these burn marks on their hand because they were going for the record. So yeah, it's a little hard for stuff like that.
Part of that is the pocket is collapsing
A lot of sacks in Madden 2002 for the 64. The defensive line gets in there.
Back to pass. Pass is right. Complete.
I like how Eli's the one man steering the chat into the direction he just feels like talking about.
3 wide receivers. Pass is right.
Yeah, if the Apple Pippin had like a version of Hang Time or NBA Jam or Blitz, one of those type of games, then I would be interested in playing it and getting the system. That's probably the only reason like I have an Atari Jaguar. If there wasn't an NBA Jam TE on it, then I probably wouldn't have ever got the system. And it's crazy how much the things went up in price. I mean, it was super cheap when I first heard about it in the early 2000s. Like, you'd probably get an Atari Jaguar a lot with games for 40, 50 bucks. And then I think I got mine for somewhere between 120 and 150, and they've just ballooned from there. Bill's having a nice drive. Sammy Morris. I don't know of any controllers he's made. Apple Pippin or Echo.
3 wide.
I mean, Echo would be a lot cheaper.
Back to pass.
I don't think
Throws it to the middle.
anything Echo's in high demand. I could be wrong, but I know I could get something cheap that's made by Echo. Yeah, there's not a lot of interceptions.
They'll go from the I formation.
Yeah, I've never seen a broken Nintendo 64 joystick. With all my friends back in the day, no one broke one. So, yeah, I don't know what the heck they were doing.
That guy got knocked around by that defense.
It's a pretty strong joystick.
3 wide receivers.
I would prefer the Nintendo 64 controller over the GameCube controller.
And he is sacked behind the line.
Lots of quarterbacks.
I think the GameCube controller is good too. I just like the buttons are softer for the L and R. That's the one thing I don't like about the GameCube controller. Like the L and R are very like hard and clicky. Whereas on the 64 it's a nice soft press. Oh, they're coming in hot.
And he's sacked.
Part of that is the pocket is collapsing around them. The other part is just good coverage.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, but I'm a big fan of that N64 controller.
3 wide. Throws it to the middle.
I have to say, like, the most comfortable controller I ever put my hands on, though, was the PlayStation 4. The way they made that feel. But, that being said, I don't think it's the best controller. I think the options and share button are way too close to the D-pad and the action buttons. Like, that's a problem for me. Because sometimes my finger will slip off and hit the option button, and it's like right there. I don't think it needs that big pad in the middle for, like, I guess, you know, touch sensor. I don't know who uses that. I think that's a waste.
3 wide.
What's up, Tumissa? It's been a while. Good to see you in the chat.
Back to pass. Pass is right. The pass is complete.
Yeah, they gave us the memories, though, you know.
He did a nice job of grabbing that pass.
Yeah, either that or it just got thrown.
Turn
in there
Madden's
so
mic
hard
up.
it stuck.
What a catch. Let's see that one again.
Look at that perfect pass.
The defense calls a
Yeah,
timeout.
Madden was good with his analysis. Summerall, I think he's pretty mundane, his voice. Like, I'm not
Three wide
like a big,
receivers.
I was never like a big Summerall fan as far as getting excited. But he's a good compliment with Madden, because Madden's more eccentric.
When they get hit like that.
Throws it to the middle.
Come on. Yeah, Vick had a good run before he went to the slammer. Yeah, we can only hope, Eli.
Passes left. Complete.
Madden's got the Madden bus. I thought about that when I'm driving so I drive the Mobile Extreme Gaming bus to parties. And I was thinking about that as I was driving, because it's so big. I'm like driving the equivalent of the Madden bus. Now, I know the Madden bus was probably decked out and way nicer. Well, maybe not, because the Mobile Extreme Gaming bus has all the video games on there.
He knocked that one down.
But you know what I mean. He probably had like some pretty nice amenities in there.
1st and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Traveling across the country.
Back to throw.
I don't blame him though. There's things to flying that are
Lead the receiver so that he can catch and
kind of
run.
annoying,
Don't
you
wanna
know.
lead him that much.
Your ears
Ball on
popping.
the 49-yard line.
I mean, he would be sitting by himself, maybe just getting there. The whole to-do.
Pass is left. The pass is complete.
I don't know. Is there any other person like that that's like just doesn't fly?
3 wide.
I mean, for the regular class citizen, they
2nd and
make
10.
going to an airport and flying a plane completely miserable after 2020. I mean, the TSA was pretty bad, but asking you to wear a mask the whole time while you're bunched up with all these people, it's got to be bad. I wouldn't do it, but I'm sure some people in the chat have experienced it. Vick, Enberg, Merlin, Olsen. Wow. Can Madden take the bus to heaven? If he wants it to be there and he's there, I would say yes, he can. Why not? He's manifesting it. 354 pass yards, 2 TDs. He had that rushing TD. So yeah, not the same game as on the PS2, PlayStation 2, but still playable, fun game. But they come at you pretty fast, the defense. Madden 2002 on the N64. Double mask, 9 shots. No, that's coming in 2024. You sure miss listening to John Madden? Yeah. I do too. I mean, I had good memories of football back when he was an announcer. Turducken. Oh, Jim Cornette has a 9 non-flying stance. Wow.
Number 13 waits to receive.
Didn't
the
know
kick.
that. Oh, Eli coming in with the bad news there. Oh, yeah, Larry Centers. I remember him being able to receive. He was a good back for sure.
Ball on the 24-yard
Told you I was old as dirt. Oh, man. So, Bay wanted me to check out his ROM that he made. So let me see if I could do this quickly. So give me a second. I'm going to leave this playing. I'm not looking at the chat right now. So talk amongst yourselves. And let me see. Here's the ROM.
Back to throw.
And I do have Nestopia right here, so.
He knocked that one down.
And he did a nice job of catching up with
Guessing
that
it's
one and
this one.
breaking it up.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Oh, wow. Popped right up. Couldn't have been quicker than that.
Using motion.
Just canceled out my Elgato right away.
Back to pass.
That might be a little bit too loud.
You want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run. You don't want to lead him that much.
Why is that so loud? Can you guys still hear me over this? Only thing is I don't have a controller in here. So it was not set up to do it on stream right now.
Blitz. Throws it to the middle. The pass is complete. Number 36.
Let me see, I think I got a controller right here.
Someone in the secondary just got burned.
Ball on the 43-yard line. They'll go for the I formation.
So a little bonus.
Pass it.
Turn off Madden. Hottest TV show going. Tecmo on the fly. I might have to reset the Tecmo though, so it registers the controller. Man's gone just like that. Big victory for the Falcons. And don't need it anymore. On to Tecmo. Bay made his custom Demon Tap team. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. There we go. All right, let's see what this team is made of. So what team am I looking at here, Bay? Too bad Deontay's not here, Alex. He would love to hear about your sandwich on the way. Eli doesn't care as much because it has nothing to do with a football stadium. But we hope you enjoy the sandwich. Okay, we're looking at the Cardinals. Uh-oh, here we go. Wow. So I made the quarterback, starting quarterback. I like that. With that beautiful blonde hair. Passing speed, 63. 63 pass control. 44 max speed, got a little bit of wheels. I like that. Man, this one probably deserves its own stream. Sean Cunningham, there he is with the nice little mustache, makes a backup quarterback. Pistol Pete. Played in the Tecmo seasons with us. Came to a couple tournaments. He's a firefighter. Gotta wait outside till he gets there. Bo Jackson, Marcus Allen. Yeah, it's a good combo of backs. Deontay, starting wide receiver. There he is, Deontay Jenkins. Kyle Floteau. Another big Tecmo player in the Chicagoland area. From Elgin, Illinois. Shalabay, and running back. There he is, powering through with that 63 hit power. Jeff Gilson, Tecmo Bo, wide receiver. Haven't seen him in a long time, but he's a really awesome Tecmo Super Bowl player. He would play with us in some tournaments, and he came to Demon Tap a few times. Phil Nauman, one of the owners at the Demon Tap. Looks like he made a wide receiver. 75 receptions. Wow, he's got the hands. Ryan Daniels. Oh, we got some Discord people in here too. One of the Daniels brothers. Patrick Guerra. He's a big time in the Discord. Then we got Mort. Great hands. Real first name's Francis, but everyone knows him by Mort, so you got to go with Mort. Rogue is a left outside linebacker. Oh, wow, you even got the offensive lineman. I don't know these three guys. Josh, Chris, and Gary. So we got Kyle Daniels, one of the Daniels brothers, at another tight end. Troy Frisk. Troy gets to be the center. Oh, man. Right tackle, DPS. There he is. That long, beautiful hair. Brian, the kicker. Man, they didn't have the Asian face in Tecmo. You got the Matt Millen face, I think, instead. Joe Mitchell, punter. Let's look at the defense here. Got Uncle Jimmy, right end. Oh, that's a good one for Uncle Jimmy. We got Adam. Sammy Smith. Big time left end. Rogue Gamer, there he is, right outside linebacker. Probably looks just like him. The mystery of Rogue Gamer. Green Magic, the inside linebacker. Louis Boonagel, 50 maximum speed, 44 interceptions. Eddie Long, co-worker Eddie, he came and played in the last Tecmo season before it was shut down completely. Infamous Smoke. .50 maximum speed, Infamous Smoke. Longtime subscriber of the Retro Sports Gamer channel. We got Fen. Fen's the Fire Pro Wrestling guy. He did play a lot more sports games before, but that's kind of his thing right now. Do I have any plans to do any instructional tip videos like the Tecmo ones you made with Mort? Like for Tecmo or for a different game? I don't have any more plans to do anything with Tecmo. I personally feel like I've exhausted it, but a guy like Mort, he can always find something to talk about when it comes to Tecmo. Matt, the free safety. Old school Phoenix Cardinals and Todd Daniels. Yeah, you really made the whole team here. Oh, you're welcome, Jason. Yeah, they were good videos, some of the best on the channel. I mean, the thing is, it's hard to know games in that much depth. And really, the community of the people who play this game and have found out um, deeper knowledge, truths about the game, the code. Like Brewdog is one of the guys. Without him and his work, we wouldn't know some of the stuff that we talk about on these videos. So it's really helped enhance our knowledge overall. Rogue, you're right here, man. Rogue Gamer. All right, so I might as well play one game now that we got him fired up. Let's go with that divisional matchup. Shelby, did you edit on any other teams or just the Cardinals? Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Where's Alex? He should have got a sandwich by now. Yeah, it's just an extreme love for the game. Yeah. A lot of people think that they know a lot about Tecmo, and then you find guys like us who've obsessed with it at times to learn all that we know about it. And honestly, I haven't played much Tecmo at all. I think the last time I played, I played on Christmas Day. So it wasn't that long ago, I guess. Oh, we got Lumberjack Cracks, free safety. The Colts are the hood team I played on years ago. So you edited the Colts? Like, what do you mean it's a hood team? Like, I already got this going, I guess. Well, I'll use this ROM again and give it its own video. So I'll play the hood team on another one. People will see this as the N64 Men 2002 progressive contract. He's out here looking like Lonnie Young. One of the Daniels brothers out here. Yeah, this definitely deserves its own video. The Demon Tap Retro Sports Gamer Discord team. We got Pistol Pete as the running back. Pistol Pete, definitely one of the guys who worked out a little bit more than some of the other Tecmo players. They were busy playing a lot of Tecmo. Oh, Phil Nauman with the hands. The hands theme. Deontay Jenks with the catch. I'm going to show off the 44 max speed wheels here. Oh, never mind. Jerome Brown got to me. There's a Tecmo Simulation Tecmo game on the Switch online membership service. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Tecmo Bowl. It's cool to play that online with people. I've played Brad Bell, who's the best Tecmo Bowl player, few times. I thought I would use it more, but honestly, just hasn't come to fruition. Rogue's on defense. I can't throw it to him. Long out here looking fast. Randall. Shut down. Bay, the QB for the Colts. That will be a good matchup. Stanky versus Bay. Eli says not to get political, but then he says screw a governor. So I think you just got political. The thing is, these people, they don't run your life once you realize you're a sovereign, which means you're in charge of yourself. You're your own supreme being, and you just gotta make sure you're comfortable wherever you're at. It's your life. It's your body. Don't worry about these clowns, Eli. Just do what you do. Deontay Jenks. Make me return to the house. Freedom. Freedom over everything. Tecmo Bowl. Oh, Deontay's wide open. I like that passing speed. He caught that one. I like how it says Thomas instead of Tom. Well, you got that right, Eli. The entire government is corrupt. Yeah, Clown World. It's getting, man, I would never imagine what we've seen the last 2 years with how upside down they're trying to make things. Well, some people are still standing right side up. They're trying to invert the world people's behaviors. And it's working against some people. Shala Ali, here he is. Oh, he's feeling it. He's got the moves. Yeah, I think your birth certificate, social security number, all that stuff's null and void. Phil Nauman with the touchdown. It's a contract made when you were a baby. Come on. It's voided. The whole thing's voided. Whole system's a piece of shit. Cardinals looking good. There's a lot of talent out here. You're on the right track, Eli. I mean, my political philosophy for the longest time since I really looked into politics at all was libertarian. But now I'm more of an anarchist where I just don't care what the government wants whatsoever. Only Tecmo could save the world. Only these Phoenix Cardinals. Yes, Jason, yes, yes, yes to all those questions. There's tools to edit this whole game. The jerseys, the player names, even adding 2-point conversions, touchbacks, all of it. Good half for the Cardinals. Shala Ali here with the return. Yeah, the resources used to be out there on TecmoBowl.org. Oh, too deep. Yeah, libertarian is more you're tolerant of pretty much anything within some moral compass, but you're not okay with the government calling the shots. You want the people to call the shots. And it's small, limited government, but really I've gotten to the point where I just wish government was extinct. It's a bad idea. Bay talking about the Bible. Yeah, I think you need to get into the certain mindset to understand what it's talking about. Yeah, you can. The Tecmo community has done everything with this game. You get called a communist by the Republicans if you're a libertarian? I don't think so. I mean, libertarian philosophy was more run as a Republican ideology. The biggest one being Ron Paul in 2008 and 2012. And he's really the one who introduced me to the philosophy. But like I said, even him, he keeps talking about the US government like it's legitimate what they're doing. Like it's a corporation, it's not even legit. So even Ron Paul with his libertarian philosophy is in on the keeping your mind in that US government corporation mindset. But enough about that. Touchdown, running with the quarterback. There's a new political party called Trumpism. Yeah, there's definitely some hardcore Trumpers out there. Military still have our backs. We'll see about that. I don't know. It's not all about the Benjamins. That's part of it, but it's really just a tool for control. The people who run have no limitations on money to begin with, because they have so much of it, so they use it as a tool of control. No, there's no lag. I have a Nitro 5 gaming PC laptop, so with the old school retro games I play, I don't have any issues. Deontay Jenks. Whoa, he's got the speed. Whoa. Whoop. Whoop. Touchdown. Trump, he loves boosters, I'll tell you that. 44-0. The Eagles can't lay it on. Yeah, the thing is, like, the thing I'm even realizing, you can't get caught up in this fear, this thinking anyone has control over you. You have to really think about what you want to do every day and manifest your own reality. You could sit there and feel bad and scared, but it ain't doing nothing for you. All my children, which is off the air. I wish the world stage was off the air. It's 24/7 mind control. Gridiron Masters joins the chat. A new challenger. The rules in place, I mean, the moral code's built in to humans naturally, but everyone's just so out of whack now that there's not a consensus of morality. So it's a problem. I mean, I'm not saying I have the answer. Atari, oh yeah. I don't bust out the Atari too much. Well, the thing I say about climate change is the climate does change every day, so if you're analyzing it on that basis, then it is true. People are, you know, they're breaking out of their slumber, their coma. But more realistically, what I see is just a split of people going two different directions. I don't know if you're going to be able to stop the people that want to dive headfirst into tech and transhumanism. They're not going to want to believe it's even happening. Well, it's being brought to life right in front of their face. Here we go. Yeah, this Cardinals team's really good. They're bringing the heat. Demon Tap Boys, definitely top class. Yeah, moral code. Without all of the propaganda and being told what makes you a good person. If you just think for yourself, it's there. You just gotta find it. You gotta dig deep. People aren't taking those deep dives like they used to. See if Tecmo Bo, touchdown, Jeff Gilson. Play the rest of the game blindfolded. I mean, I would definitely win either way with the 50-point lead. It's like riding a bike. Didn't run too much with Pistol Pete, but had one big run and good passing day. Looks like Jeff Gilson's the star receiver. Well, some of that might be true, Eli, where there's some bad, Christian atmospheres, but I think what the satanic cult's doing is much worse. Minarchist? I haven't heard the term before. I'll look into it. Limits of military and courts. Well, I don't really even like military and the courts. My goal is to never be in a courthouse for my entire life. Atari House 69. Man, that must have been a good time back then. But you could have the Atari Summer 69 house anytime you want. Oh yeah. No, there's a guy, Kevin Cabarello, he can beat the whole game blindfolded. He's done it. He does it on his Twitch channel. School closed in 2007. Yeah, some of these places are just a cover for doing horrible things. I mean, if you look at just like the Catholic Church specifically, the fact that they make the priest not marry, he's going against his nature of what he wants to do. So then he ends up in a warped mindset doing things that he shouldn't be doing. And so the restrictions or rules, religious rules, like put him in that mindset. But anyways, enough of that. Thank you, Shella Bay, for making this team. It was fun. Um, I'll do a separate stream of this soon where I showcase the team and settle down. Eli doesn't usually talk politics. I was surprised. He usually wants to talk about sports speculation and stadiums. I feel like declaring independent every time I walk in the DMV. Yeah, it's pretty bad in there. It's rough. There was. You really have to think about. I don't know if you guys know what Zeppelins are, but they're basically like these monster blimps that could ride people. Uh, it's just another way of flying through the air. So like the whole system of cars on the streets is a form of control, and so is obviously the license. But none of it's about safety. Uh, if you just had many mini. So let's say everyone had mini blimps where you could just fly through the air. Beautiful scenery. They go like 30 miles per hour. Just can't go a certain height. Let's say. There would be no stress and there would be no issue with safety as long as you could you got enough helium or whatever you'll use to fly through. It's all about control. People made different methods of transportation in the past, but they want to regulate it. It's like you just see some random person like living in the city just riding a moped, no license, nothing. But they have a big problem with that. Oh, they don't have a license. They're riding a moped. I can't catch them for a red light ticket. I can't do this. I just want to regulate this person. I don't have Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I mean, I could get the ROM, but I'm not good at it at all. It's like I'm not good at boxing games, but it's more like a puzzler boxer game, and it's just an embarrassment to watch me play that game. I would recommend Kevin Cabarello. All right, guys. Well, it was fun chatting with you at the end of this one during the Tecmo. Yeah, you got to register your wagon. They were talking about registering your bicycle in Chicago for a long time. That's why I did like riding my bike in the city because you don't have a license. They're not going to stop you even if you're going through stop signs or something. It's like they just don't care about the bikers. It's a little bit more dangerous for sure, but you feel free on it. Whereas like you're in a car, oh, there's a red light camera. Oh, I gotta make this complete stop. It's stressful. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. I don't know if I could beat Glass Joe. That's a challenge. Thanks for watching the stream tonight. We'll be back soon with some more retro sports games.